Okay, hello there. Assess 6, higher level, page 66 and 67. I'll take a few questions only, and I think I fancy question 7 jumping into grade C. And here I go. I've been given a little sketch like this, so I think I'll sketch it for you as well. I've been given this. I can't bother to cut and paste it because it's very basic. I've been given that. I've been told that's the point B, that's the point A. I'm told that A is going to be -3, comma -3, so it makes sense, doesn't it? You know, 3 back, 3 down. And B is going to be 1, 5. 1 along, 5 up. Most ugly, but just trust me, it's good enough for a picture. It says, find the gradients of the line A to B. Fine, well, I'm going to do a little one of these here. So how am I going to do it now? I can imagine I've got like the Y across here and the X across here. Now, if that's -3 down and that's 5 up, that's a Y gap of a Y height of 8. If I'm going from -3 here all the way to 1 across there, that's going to be an X step of 4, an X width of 4 units. So the gradient's going to be, again, Y over X, and it's positive, as you can see, again from the picture in the book as well. It's going to be 8 over 4, and therefore it's a gradient of +2. Intercept, we need to work it out. Oh, it doesn't say work out intercept. Well, I want to do it anyway. I want to do it. So what's the intercept? Well, I know I'm going to have an equation that starts y equals 2x plus something. See, look, gradient 2, gradient 2. I'm going to substitute the value 1, 5 into the x and the y as appropriate and work out the intercept. I want a proper equation here. So there's the x value, there's the y value, here I go. So 5 equals 2 times 1, because the x value is 1 there, plus intercept. So 5 equals 2 plus intercept. The intercept must be 3. So what's my equation? Y equals 2x plus 3. Alright, there it is. It says work out the midpoint. I did say I'd never do one of these for you, just look at the video, but I can't bear it. I'm all heart. So let's just work in red. Now I'm going to do the midpoint. In other words, what's between there and there? Well, you can do it visually if you want to. Let's just do the calculation. Again, you take the x values and average them out. So I've got -3 and 1. So here I go. -3 plus 1. Halve it. Well, that's going to be -2 divided by 2. Answer -1. Do the y coordinate now. The 5's and the -3's. So 5 plus -3 divided by 2. Well, 5 take away 3 is 2. Divided by 2, and that's 1. Therefore I've got the point -1, comma 1. Alright, so -1, 1 will be a midpoint somewhere up there. Doesn't matter, I've calculated it. My diagram's only really rough anyway, so it's just a sketch. What else have we got here? Find the equation of the line. Question 9. I may as well do that one then, hadn't I? So question 9, just turn over and do it quickly. I've got here A is the point 1, 1, so that's 1, 1, and he's called A. And B is the point 4, 9, so that's 4, 9. That's his name as well. Find the equation of the line. Well, I don't have to draw anything, just going to jump straight in. So again, rough sketch if you really want to do that. So 1, 1's about there, 4, 9's about there. I'm only guessing. There you go. There's your line. There's your A. There's your B. Now, gradient. Here's a great way to calculate gradient if you want to. So the gradient is going to be, you know, by calculation, instead of counting squares, is going to be the difference in the y's divided by the difference in the x's. Now look, you know it's going to be a positive value because the way I've just sketched it in. So let's just try this method. You know, it's a good grade B method. You don't have to sketch anything. So the difference in the y means the y value subtracted. Now, if we're going to say 1 take away 9, that's fine. But when we come to the x's, we've got to say 1 take away 4. Doesn't matter which way around you do it. You can say 9 take away 1, but you must say 4 take away 1. Depends which way you want to go. So let me just do it the positive way. So 9 take away 1 takes care of that and that. Alright? Change colour. Divided by 4 take away 1 in that direction. Alright, so 4 minus 1. What have we got? We've got 8 upstairs divided by 3 downstairs. Answer, 3 goes into 8 twice and 2 left over. The gradient is 2 1/3, and very ugly, but that's completely correct. Now I want to find the equation of the line. I've got the m thing, I've got the m bit. Now let's just get an equation half worked out. I've got y equals m, which is 2 2/3 of an x, plus intercept c. I don't know what the intercept is, but I can work it out. Best way to do it, let's just use the 0.11, because I can just substitute 1 for y, 1 for x, and just get on with it. So here I go. Y is worth 1. I've got 2 2/3 multiplied by 1, because look, the x is 1 as well, plus intercept. So 1 equals 2 2/3 times 1 is just 2 2/3 plus intercept. So my intercept is going to be 1 take away 2 2/3. What have I got? 1 take away 2. I'm going to have 1 take away 2 2/3 will be minus 1 2/3. Is that right? If I take 1 away from 2, I've still got 1 left, so it's minus 1 2/3 underground, so to speak. So what's my equation? Well, let's just go blue on this. So I want to take my intercept, I want to take my gradient, and just plant them both up here, u and u. Let's do this. I've got y equals mx plus c, so y equals 2 2/3 of an x minus, now put writing plus and minus, and you show the examiner you don't know what you're doing, because it's negative, minus 1 2/3. Very, very ugly indeed. I wish it was lovely whole numbers, but it doesn't always have to be, does it? And please note, you're not allowed to use a calculator to work anything out. So that's that one, and I don't fancy doing that one either. The exam AQA questions are quite easy, and I'll leave you to do the rest of them. But in terms of my work here, I'm done. You need to study this and do some more from the SS yourselves, but you've got all that you need to make it perfect. So now I'm going to bid you good evening and stop working and maybe have a cup of tea. Perhaps you should do the same as well.